Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about spooky season perfumes. So I've put together a list here, and all of these fragrances give me like a spooky, haunted, enchanting, or mysterious quality. So the first one I have in front of me is Byredo Vanille Antique. And this fragrance makes me think of a couple different things. It makes me think of a very dark, regal library with extremely high ceilings. You have like deep burgundy velvet curtains like reaching all the way to the top. There's a bit of dust on the books and it's just this absolutely grand library. I think of the library from Beauty and the Beast often smelling this. So you have, of course, that enchanted quality that comes with that whole castle in that movie. It makes me think of stumbling across old love letters in this wooden chest that you've dug up from this secret hiding spot. It makes me think of some sort of plummy booze aging in wooden barrels. It's this beautiful, deep, grown, sophisticated vanilla amber with boozy plum and smooth wood. I think it smells beautiful on both men and women. In fact, I think all of these fragrances do. And it has a really good performance. I get all day wear with a strong projection. Then we have Babycat from YSL. Funnily enough, this makes me think of Cruella de Vil, specifically Emma Stone's version. She was fantastic. I loved that movie. She is fierce, dominant, unapologetically herself, and incredibly creative and fabulous. Babycat is a fragrance that instantly comes to mind when I think of a real good incense vanilla. You do have to love incense to love this one because it is your smoky, edgy incense, but beautifully sweetened with a rich, deep vanilla. And then there's a blend of spicy notes accompanying that. So we have saffron, pink pepper, black pepper. So you have to enjoy your spicy fragrances as well. There's also a prominent suede. So Babycat is for the bold, not the lighthearted, I would say. If you enjoy edge, punch, that mysterious, cool factor, but also something just very sexy, this is one to check out. And I get all day wear with a strong projection. Then we have Ebony Wood from Zara. This smells like you are walking alone in a pitch black, deep, dark forest. It's enchanted and there's just this heavy feeling in the air. Like, you know, you're not supposed to be there. What are you doing? Is someone, something watching you? Probably. It's also giving vampire to me. So the ebony wood in here is very deep and it has a little bit of like a damp feel to it as well. And then there's clove and pink pepper, so we have spices in the mix. And although it's not listed, I smell a slight cherry tone going on in the background. It smells very unique. Like, it's so specifically ebony wood. Like, it's an unmistakable DNA. And unlike the majority of Zara's, the performance is really impressive with this. Like, all day wear, strong projection. Then we have Super's Memories Gold. This has a load of gourmand notes in the mix. We have vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, honey. And although, yes, it is sweet, I need you to imagine the dark version of these notes. So dark caramel, dark vanilla, dark honey. This is a very rich, deep, gourmand amber scent. That amber is also quite prominent to my nose, so if you love those resinous qualities with the sweet, then I would check it out. This perfume is shockingly nuclear. Like, it's a little frightening. I cannot do more than 2 sprays or I will choke myself out. So just proceed with caution. But it's great that these are a more affordable niche option and it has such strong performance, so you're not gonna need to like constantly replace it if you love it. Like, I'd honestly probably be good with a 10 mil. But yeah, it makes me think of spooky season because of course we have like all the goodies, sweets, and treats during this month. But then it also has this dark, little bit haunted quality to it. Next up, Bon Parfumeur 502 Iris Cartagena. This was recently sent over to me and I have tried a lot from this house. I want to say like 10 to 15 fragrances, and in my opinion, this is by far their best release so far. Love at first sniff for me. It has so many qualities in a fragrance that I love, and I really appreciate that this feels like a new scent to the market. This has a real nice green earthiness to the scent. Nice bit of edge in there. From the petitgrain and papyrus, there's a blend of wood. There's creamy sandalwood. We have cedar in the mix, smooth leather, a bit of rum, a buttery iris, and then we have these gourmand, cozy, alluring facets, a powdery cacao and sweetened vanilla. It's real good. It checks all those boxes if you are a lover of gourmand, iris, earthy, green, woody. It's such an interesting one to smell. And I would say that really the only thing that comes to mind of like something that I could remotely compare it to, it's giving like 10% Iris Melican from Maison Crivelli. There's a slight nod to that style because of the shared iris, earthy notes, leather, vanilla. But Iris Melican is much more challenging of a fragrance, I will say. And this definitely goes more into the gourmand direction. You can't miss the powdery chocolate and vanilla in this one. This also has definitely like a buttery texture to it. And I feel like all of these notes listed have their own moment in this fragrance. Like, this is very well blended, but you can pick out the notes, and it makes for a really interesting wearing experience to be getting like so many different facets in a scent. This smells like it's the evening of Halloween, and in this town the streets are aligned with giant trees. The trees are different shades of red, orange, and yellow. Leaves have fallen. The kids are out trick-or-treating. They've been snacking on their sweet chocolate treats, and some chocolates have fallen out of the buckets and baskets, and in everyone's excitement have been trampled on a bit. So it smells like chocolates mixed in with the earthiness of the leaves, the wood of the surrounding trees. And I get all day wear out of this with a moderate projection. Then we have Holy Oud from Maïsa. This profile is very similar to Lancome's Oud Bouquet, but personally, this is easily my preferred version. Like, this is that DNA perfected. It is so smooth and one of the most beautiful sweet ouds you could wear, I think. It is giving you all of the rich opulence that oud has to offer with zero animalic qualities. So this is not a dirty oud by any means. It has some ambery qualities in the mix, a big old beautiful dose of saffron, very luxe, very rich smelling, and then there's a bit of caramel, and I get all day wear with a strong projection. And then last but not least, I have Manderley from Soradora here. This perfume makes me think of an enchantress, so she's strikingly beautiful but equally dangerous, very powerful, and it's unnerving not knowing what her next move is going to be. This is a very dimensional perfume, so when you're testing this out, deciding, if this is full bottle worthy in your collection or not, give this a proper full day wear test so that you know you love each stage of the journey. At first, I get a big old pop of cherry. It's a boozy, deep, little bit tangy cherry. And then in the mid, I get the most amount of notes coming out. So there's a really nice suede in here. It doesn't smell leather-like at all to me. There's tonka bean, caramel, and vanilla adding sweetness, but I wouldn't describe this as like a very sweet perfume. There's woody notes, and then in the deep, deep dry down, like hours in, then it's more so powdery suede, rum, and tonka bean for me. If you like fragrances like Parfum de Marly Harrod, Une Nuit Nomade, Sugar Leather, I really think you would enjoy Mandorle. And I get all day wear with a strong projection. That wraps up my list for today. I would love to know what would be your spooky season picks. Like, what perfumes in your collection give you that vibe? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.